No, look, before the game we thought it'd be tricky because Southampton are a good team. They've not really got any pressure on at the bottom end of the table, and look, they played well. We knew it'd be awkward. We thought Man United would have a little bit too much for them, but it didn't really turn out that way. And like I said before, you've got to give Southampton credit. I thought they were very good, stuck at it. And United, I'd say tonight, just looked a little bit tired for the first time. And look, they've all had a busy schedule, haven't they? So United's squad isn't the biggest, I don't think, where, when I say the biggest, I don't think they've got quality for 15, 16 players, maybe 12, 13. So he's got to play his best team almost every game. And if he had a chance to rest people after tonight, if he thought he'd have a chance to rest people tonight, for certain now he just can't do that. He's got to play his best team every single game because they need to win every game.
Did Southampton deserve it?
Yeah, they did. The longer the game went on, the more belief they had, and you saw their passing game come more into it in the latter stages. They were the team that sensed they could get something. I mean, Southampton pressed and pushed, and whereas Man United were quite content to sit and try and soak up pressure and then perhaps try and hit them on the break, but Southampton kept at it, kept passing and moving, and you just sensed that something was going to happen for them. And that sort of typifies the mood and the attitude in that Southampton dressing room, because it was a good performance and they made it difficult at times for Manchester United.
They did, didn't they? Well, let's take a look at 2-2, and actually the build-up to this involved a head injury to Brandon Williams, and that, of course, left Manchester United with only 10 men.
Yeah, it did. That's the rules, though. The subs are already made, and they only made 4, so they would have had 1, but obviously we've already done it three times. They couldn't do it, so Wale had to try and reorganise there. I think he brought Fred to left wing back and Matic in there, but it's a set piece where they get done here. Flick on at the near post from the big lad. Lindelof, I think, has to be a little bit stronger there. I think he has to be goal side. Allows himself to get a little bit bullied by the centre forward who managed to get a foot in. And I don't think Lindelof really reads the danger there as he should do as a centre half.
The manager will be really disappointed, surely, because in those moments in a game, surely you have to stay fully concentrated till the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was poor defending, a good ball in. I mean, Southampton won't see it that way, because I'm pretty sure that that's something they maybe have worked at. They've thrown the big centre half to the near post for the old flick on. It's amazing how many times it happens, and the forwards there before the defender can react. For disappointing from Man United, but very, very good from Southampton. The belief that they had they could go and get something out of that game.
Michael Obafemi with his 3rd goal of the season, and actually we did say, as we said in our build-up, that you can never rule out Southampton, and they started really well, didn't they?
Yeah, they pressed high intensity they brought to the game, which is what they do, and you can see Redmond there screaming for his teammates and Danny Ings to press, to get forward, to help support him. They did that, and they got the reward. They got the luck and the hard work. They nicked the ball off Pogba, and then a good ball to the far post for Armstrong. It was a good touch, good first touch, and he stuck it away with confidence, which sort of sums that Southampton team up at the moment. They're very, very good at doing that. That's what Hasenhüttl has them doing, pressing high, working hard, keeping the tempo high, and got their reward. They deserved it.
And we've said many times about their away record. It's brilliant. It's 4th in the form table. And even going to Old Trafford to take points. Old Trafford's not an easy place to go, whether there are fans in the stadium or not. No,
it shouldn't be. No, it was a tough place to go. Our team were flying before tonight as well. But we said before the game, Southampton have got some good players. Danny Ings, obviously, centre forward, wasn't probably at his best tonight, but still they've got players in the team that will create chances, and as we've seen tonight, they've come away with the result they probably deserved in the end. Yeah.
Well, it is indeed about key moments, and Ole just saying there that they didn't make the most of the chances they did have. However, they did equalise, didn't they, after going behind through a goal from Rashford, and at this point they looked really good. Yeah,
there weren't really enough of these moments for Manchester United in the game, the way they moved it quickly. Great strength from Martial, and holding the ball up with his back to goal. Great first touch and putting in the path for Rashford to score. It's not an easy opportunity. He tucks it away really well with his left foot in the corner. But good ball in, good touch, good strength, and the layoff. Excellent finish to match it.
It was, and at that stage that was 1 apiece, and then Martial struck, and we were talking about how important he is and how we would expect a bit more from him, and he delivered.
Yeah, very difficult to defend against that. I think from that left-hand side is where he's really strong, attacking inside as well. I think Walker-Peters would ideally send him down the left-hand side, but he's just too quick. He's too far away from him. Before he knows it, he's cut inside, and we know the ability he's got to finish, and that's a really good finish.
It's to do, but it's all right knowing you've got to try and stop him. But it's very, very difficult. And once he gets in there, he takes his shot away quickly, and the keeper's got no chance.
And then Rashford later on in the game had a really big chance, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, it was great skill the way he does that little shimmy dummy there to get past the defender. Then an equally good pass. Great link-up play between the two of them again. But that is a magnificent tackle. I think it's from Bertrand coming all the way over there and covering the middle of the goal. And that's a fantastic stop from him there.
So close, Paul.
Yeah, it's close. I think Marcus thinks he's got a little bit more time than he really had. I think he just thought it was a simple finish, and then before he knew it, Bertrand came across. But a great bit of play again. But as Alan said, there probably wasn't enough of those moments for United to go on to deserve to win the game.
Well, in that interview there was mention of the challenge by Romeo. What were your thoughts on that, Alan?
My thoughts are it should have been a red card. That's all right, the referee missing it, you can sort of understand because he's got his back to it. But then that's what VAR's there for. I mean, he's very, very fortunate there that VAR not informing the referee should be given a red card because he's late and it's very dangerous on his ankle. And I think he knows what he's doing.
And to put that into context, it was at 2-1 Man United. It's a big moment in the game.
Yeah, you'd expect him to go on to cruise really after that. And sometimes you have to know players as well, and knowing the player he is, I think he's done that on purpose. The more you look at it, the worse it gets. And just looking at Mason's not come away with a serious injury there, then he's still okay.
Well, we started the show talking about this intriguing race for Champions League football. Obviously, Leicester and Chelsea fans will be delighted about today's result. We said that also you felt that they're favourites for top four, Man United. Do you still feel the same?
Yeah, I do. I think that it's going to come down to that last game, it looks like. I hope it does.
It could do,
Yeah, look, before tonight, we thought they had to win every game. Nothing's changed. You still have to win every game. Going to Palace will be tough. West Ham fighting for their lives, obviously, and Leicester will be fighting to get into that Champions League spot. But what a game that could be, that last game. It'll be interesting. I hope it comes down to that just for the sake of the league. Yeah.
And also, we know that Manchester United have that FA Cup game against Chelsea. Do you think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is just going to field his strongest 11 from now until the end of the season?
I think he will, yeah. I think he'll certainly try and go in...
with that in mind as well?
With that in mind, certainly with the four big guns up front in Martial, Greenwood, Rashford and Fernandes in behind him. They might pick up one or two injuries. It wouldn't be a big surprise if they did, but if they're fit, I would expect them to get out and play. There's no time to rest players now. You've just got to get out and patch them up and hopefully get the right results. Man United for a top four finish? I think it'll go down to that last game. I hope it does. It gives us something plenty to talk about. But I would say they were favourites, yeah.
And we know what you think. You've already said it. Well, thank you to both of you.